Hello everyone, my name is Nelson and today I'm going to demonstrate how we can transfer FSMO role using the NTDSUtil commands. So in our case, the current domain controller name is Hooper and the target server name will be PDC, where we are transferring all the FSMO role. So the first thing to check which one is the current PDC who is holding all the FSMO roles. So you need to type in the command called netdom query FSMO. It will show you the current domain controller holding all the 5 FSMO roles: the schema master, domain naming master, PDC, read pool manager, and infrastructure manager. So I mentioned all those steps. So first we already check which one is the current FSMO, and now in order to move the schema roles, we have to run this command on the target server before we transfer the schema roles. So I'm just pasting this command on the target server. It's gonna give you the the notification that it is succeeded. So once you're done with that, you can proceed with the other steps. So the next step will be to start using these commands. So the first command that is going to be NTDSUtil. Yes. So now you are into the NTDS utility mode, and now you will be running the next command, which is roles. So roles, then you will be transferred to FSMO maintenance. Under FSMO maintenance, you need to establish a connection. So you will type connections. So it's asking for what's your server connection. So you're gonna type in the command that as it is connect to server, and server name is PDC. That's a target server, as I mentioned to you over here. So now it's binding to that server, and once it is done, it says the RPC server is unavailable, which is not the good sign of this. So let me just go ahead and check. So basically I made a typo over here, so instead of PDS it is PDC, so it's my bad. So now you can see it is connected to the PDC using the logged in user. That I'm a domain admin on this server, so it is showing that connected to the target server using the credential of the locally logged on user. So that's done, and I'm gonna quit from this and start transferring the roles. So now I'm in FSMO maintenance again. So we are at this step now. So now we will first transfer the domain naming master role. So I'm gonna type in over here transfer. There's no, it is not case sensitive, so you can just use any uppercase or lowercase. Transfer space naming master. It's gonna ask you, are you sure you want to move the naming master transfer to PDC server? You're gonna say yes, and if everything is correct, it's gonna give you this notification about the schema information over here, and if there's any issue, it's gonna tell you about the errors. So now the next thing is we're going to migrate the other roles. So we are done with naming master, so now we will transfer infrastructure master. So type in transfer infrastructure, sorry, there's a type of structure master. It's gonna again ask you, would you like to do it? We're gonna say yes. So infrastructure master is also done. Now we're gonna say transfer PDC. Okay, hit yes. Now the fourth role, that's read master. Okay, gonna say hit yes, and transfer schema master, that's going to be the last role. You hit enter and yes. So we are done at this step. So now we're going to exit from this and check if the roles are transferred or not. So you're gonna press Q over here and exit from the NTDS utility. So you have to press Q again, and you can run the same command netdom query FSMO FSMO to see if the roles were successfully transferred or not. So yeah, you can see the target server was PDC, so now all the roles are transferred successfully. So after the roles are transferred, you make sure the primary DNS server IPs on all the member server is the IP for the PDC, so make sure you change that. So that's all about it, transferring the roles, FSMO roles using NTDS utility. I hope you like the video, so please share and like it. Thank you so much.